Well, Taylor, second place finish, Hawkeye 10 Conference. Talk about your strategy a little bit. You went out pretty fast and took the lead right away. Take us through the course.
Well, I always try to get out as fast as I can, try to get ahead of some of the other girls so I don't get stuck in a pack, and I just kept running my way until we were about almost to the mile mark, but not quite, and then Reagan Anderson caught up with me, and I tried not to get discouraged about that because, well, she's beaten me the other times, and my only goal is to try to stay up with her. And then I could hear the Crescent girl behind me, and then she caught up to me, and I was thinking to myself, I was starting to get a little discouraged, but then I thought to myself, stay calm, you'll kick in the end, and you'll try to go get her. So the rest of the race, I stayed back in third, and then I heard the other Crescent girl come up behind me, and I'm thinking to myself, now don't let this girl get you, because she shouldn't, or I hope she wouldn't. And then we were coming about around the corner, and I was about a foot behind the Crescent girl that was in front of me, and I thought I have her, so I strided down the hill and I caught up to her, and then coming up the hill my legs were starting to die, and I'm thinking I'm almost done, only like 1,000 left, you can do this. So we get up here and I get in front of her, and I'm thinking, okay, now just keep this and try to get a little closer to Reagan. So when we were coming around this last little loop, I knew that I wasn't going to be able to get Reagan, so I'm thinking just don't let this Crescent girl get up behind you again, and don't let her beat you at the finish. So when we got around that corner, I could see the finish. I sped up and I started kicking. I'm like, okay, this is where it really matters. Don't let anyone get you in the last 800 meters. And then I finished, and I was just happy with my time.
You're happy with your race? One of your best performances, of course, going to state qualifying.
All right, at this time, boys, varsity runners should be reporting to the starting line. Boys, varsity runners should be at the starting line.
You know, a pretty
we'll be starting
big
shortly.
conference full of a ton of good runners. I mean, you think back to August, second place, how legitimate of a chance do you feel? I mean, obviously you want to win every race, but we would have told you in August you're going to get second place at the conference meet. What would you have said to us?
I probably wouldn't have believed you because back in August I didn't have very much confidence with myself, and the first Clarinda meet gave me a lot of, or helped give me a lot of confidence, and running today with Dennis in front of me just took me back to there, and I'm just...
Yeah, how much of an advantage was that to have been here before and know the layout of the course?
It's a huge advantage because you know where every mile mark